Hello everyone, welcome to Analytics with Asmi.
Guys, are you tired of using same old default visual in Power BI? It's time to spice up the things up and impress your boss with some serious chart magic. It's time to say goodbye to the old presentation. So, let's get ready to turn your boring data into something vibrant and eye-catching. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this vibrant, visually appealing multi-layered donut chart. And trust me guys, this is not a typical average chart. I am going to talking about a visual that pop, that tell the story within each segmented slice. So get ready to impress your client and watch video till the end. But before moving ahead, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. So without wasting further more time, let's get started. Here we are going to identify sales by segments and how much sales have been achieved versus our target. Here you can see that the pink line here is for the home office. So, of home office achieved 39.27% versus its target, whereas corporate has achieved 63.19%, whereas consumer has achieved 83.68% versus target. And in the center you can see this is a total sales of the segments. So we are going to create the three charts here. First type of chart is simple like this, where we are creating this donut chart along with the legends. In the second type, here you can see I have added some images over here. And in the third type, here you can see I have added the target percentage here in the donut chart. So we can create all these three charts. So we are going to see in this video how we can create this. I have opened the Power BI desktop here and I have imported this data here. Here you can see so many columns, but we are interested in only two columns. One is segment and second is sales. So we are going to find a total sales by segment here, right? So first step is to create a measures. Here we are going to create a three measures. First is a total sales. Though here we can see the sum of sales is there, we are going to create a total sales measure because we are going to use that measure in another measures. So let's create a first measure. So for creating a measure, what you have to do, you have to go here to more options and create a new measure. So first measure is our total sales is equal to sum, and here we have to select the sales column here, bracket, complete, and hit enter. Okay, now this is done. Now second measure we are going to create is target percentage. So we have segment and we have total sales. So we are going to create a measure for target sale here, and we are going to consider the target here as 1.5 million for each segment. Okay, so we are just assuming that the target is 1.5 million for each segment. So for calculating the percentage target, what you have to do, you have to go here again, more options, and select the new measure, and here we will write target percentage is equal to, here we are going to use our total sales measure. So just click this and divided by 1.5 million and hit enter. So this is a second measure, and third measure we are going to create is the difference for the target. We'll have to create this measure to identify the difference between target and what we have achieved. So third measure we will create here now, and we'll go here again and create a new measure, and here we are going to write target difference, as we are going to find for each segment how much they have achieved against the target. So for calculating these, what you have to do, you have to subtract it from 1. So 1 minus target percentage. Okay, hit enter. Okay, this is done. Now for we have to see how these measures are. So what we'll do, first we will create a table so that you will understand why we are creating these measures. Okay, so here in the visual gallery, go to the table here. Okay, I am going to take the segment here. Then we are going to take the total cells. Then we are going to take the target percentage and target difference. Okay, now here you can see, here there are three segments: consumer, corporate and home office. These are the total sales and these are the target percentage and target difference. So these are in we have to convert it into a percentage. For that, what you have to do, you have to select the measure here. Okay, and here go to the percentage. Same thing we have to do for the target difference, because that is also in percentage. Select measure here and convert it into a percentage. Okay, now it's done. Now again I will tell you what we have done here. So here you can see consumer has achieved 83%. Okay, it's lacking 16% here. Corporate had achieved 63% against the target, whereas home office I have achieved 39.27% against the target. Now these data we have to show in a donut charts now. So let's create a donut chart. Now next, let's go to the next page here. First we will change the background here. So for that we have to go to the format here and we will change the background here. We are going to take the dark background, so I am selecting this, and you have to decrease this transparency. Okay, I am making it 0. Okay, now we got the background. Now we have to create the visual. So for that we have to go to the visual gallery here and select the donut chart. Okay, now we have selected this donut chart. Now we have to add the measures here what we have created. So first measure is this target and second is target difference. Okay, now you can see no difference here. So we are going to do it against the segment. So for each segment we have to find the cells what they have achieved. So what we'll take this column and put it in this visual filter. Now here if we select the first home visual, here you can see we are getting the two colors. One is for target percent, second is for target difference. Here home office has achieved 39.27% and 60% is yet to achieve. Okay, now this is the first layer we have created. Now we have to do little formatting. So for that you have to go here and you have to put off the title, legend and the data labels. We don't need all these things. Okay,
Next, we'll change the slicer color here. So here we'll take the orange color and here we are going to change it to little darker so that it will match to our background. Okay. Yes. Yeah. And we'll change the radius here to 87%. Okay. And final thing here we have to do, we will make the background off. Okay, we have to change little color more. We'll check. Yeah, now it's looking better. So this is our first layer we have created, right? Now what we have to we'll copy paste this because we need this same for the creating the legend. So we have to convert this to a card now. Okay, so what we'll do here, we'll go here visual and we'll convert it into a card. We'll use this card afterwards for the legend.
Okay, now first layer is created. We have to create the second layer for the corporate. So for creating a second layer, again here you have to copy paste this layer and make it small, and you have to adjust it inside the outer layer. Yeah, okay, now this layer is for our corporate, so we'll take it and we'll change the color of a slices. So again we'll go to here in the format and we'll change the color to we'll take this color. Okay, and this is done. Now we have to do the third layer. So again we'll paste here third layer, we'll minimize it and we'll take inside this properly so that it will get adjust here. And for this also we have to change the color of a slice. So here we are going to take the pink color. Okay, we'll take, okay, this is little good. So this is our third layer we have created. So now next step is here you have to take the total cells in the center. So we have already created the measure here. So what we'll do here, we'll create one card and inside this card we will take a total measure, total cells measure. Okay, drag and drop here. Now here you can see, now we'll do little formatting, we'll decrease the size. For collat value we will take it as 18. Okay, and here we don't want a category label, we just want this, and we have to make the background off here, so off, and we have to change the color as well. So we are going to take the white color. Okay, you can increase it little bit, 20, and just adjust it and put it in the center. Now we have created the three layers and we have put the total cells in the center. Now we have to create the legends here. So for creating the legends, what we'll do, this is for home office, right? Okay, first what we will do, we will format this and then we'll copy paste it. So for formatting also, we'll go here and go to the call out value. We'll take it here 20 and change the color to white, and here category label is there, but we have to change the name of a category label. This is for home office. So for changing the name of this category label, what you can do, here you go to the build visual and here you can change the name as a home office. Office. Okay, and hit enter. Now here you can see the name has been changed, but we have to change the color as well. So again go to the format and here in the category label we'll change the color to home office, will take orange color. Okay, and what we'll do, we will minimize this. Okay, now we will take a target here. Now we'll create a different color legends. Okay, we have three segments with, we have to create three colors for each segment. So we'll take a shape here, we'll take this and we'll reduce the size as we have to show it as a legend. Okay, and take it here and we will give color to this legend. Align it properly and we'll let format it. For formatting in shape and color, we'll change the color of a, we'll take it orange. Okay, now we'll take
copy paste this, copy paste. This is for corporate and one is for consumer, and let's format this. Okay, now you can see that I have formatted the visuals by segments, different colors, and we have created this multi-layered donut chart. Now we have to group this. For grouping, you have to select all these things and just click right and to group, so that it will become a one group. Now you can move it wherever you want. Okay, now we have created this multi-layered visually appealing donut chart with the legends. Okay, so it's so simple. Now we have to create a visual like this. We have to add the images. For adding the images, what you can do here, you go to the insert. I have downloaded few icons from website called Platicon. So you have to select these icons. Okay, second is for corporate and third is for consumer. Okay, and you have to adjust it and you have to put at a right place. Okay, I will do this in few minutes. Okay, now I adjusted the icons like this. Now you can see the icons are added. Okay, so our multi-layered donut chart is ready. Now if you want to create a chart like this, here what I have done, along with the icons I have added the target percentage as well. So like we have created a target percentage here, so you have to just take it and drop it here so that it will come in between these two. Okay, the slice and the icon. So this is how you can create a type 3. So hope you understood how to create a multi-layered visually appealing donut chart. Try it out, and if you have any problem, just put it in a comment. Let me know if you are able to do it or not. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.